Uh, Hello, ladies and gentlemen, brothers, sisters, friends, comrades on the YouTube, to my family, mother and father of which are with the love of my life. So, hello to all, and I wish I was there with you. I'm on my way, but looks like we're going to have to hook up in Laughlin. That's when I think the Sweet 16 start, or does the whole tournament start? I don't know. Anyway, I don't follow basketball whatsoever, but my dad does, and he loves it, and he does the sports book, and he's good at it. Unbelievable, man. This guy, he smokes them when he goes there. It's amazing they let him back in. But anyway, so I see a trip to Laughlin in my future on my home time, which I'm on my way to now. I'm in southern Utah. I just passed Beaver on my way to St. George, southbound and down. And so far, it's been a pretty good trip. There's been a little bit of different types of precipitation. Big truck going by. Oh, big truck pulling in. I'm on an on-ramp just off of I-15, so a common place for guys to stop for their 30-minute break, which is exactly what I'm doing. And anyway, I'm on my way down to, I got a 3-stop load. I don't like those loads. You know, I like point A to point B. That's it. That's what I like. But this is going to get me home. Nonetheless, I'm still not a big fan of it. But whatever. I bitch not. I'm looking forward to getting home. So, and you know what? My dispatcher knows that. But the loads are so light going to California right now, which is amazing, that she just was like doing what she could. Plus, it made sense that I was at Americold in Clearfield, Utah, and this load came out of Americold in Clearfield, Utah. So, who's bitching? You know what I mean? So, anyway, bit of news on the scheduling front. Speaking of scheduling, in my last video, I was pissed. I was pretty mad. I was pretty man. I just sometimes I wear my emotions on my sleeve anyway. Anybody can tell something's wrong with the big guy. So this platform is no exception. So I was pretty pissed off that there was a scheduling issue with my Walmart load in Olney, Illinois, and it caused me now to be 4 days late on my home time that I requested earlier in the month. I wasn't. I mean, yeah, I dropped a couple F-bombs, and I didn't hold back on the adult language whatsoever. And rightfully so. I was pissed off, and those are the times when those things are going to happen on this channel. So heed my warning ahead of time, and usually I'll put a warning ahead of time in there so folks like Ma Hegney aren't too shocked when they do watch the video. She did promise to wash my mouth out with soap next time I saw her. All right. Sorry, Ma. But anyway, a nice turn of events happened there. I've often talked about how solid Leonard's Express is, and I maintain that stand. Leonard's Express is a fantastic company, and Clyde, what are you talking about? You just got pissed off about your scheduling issue and so forth. Yeah, and I was. No question about it. However, I got a couple of phone calls yesterday from a couple of people that I would have never, ever, ever expected a phone call from. One of them was my terminal manager. His name is Rob. And when the phone rang and I saw it was Leonard's Express, I just figured it was Madam Dispatcher giving me a heads up on this, that, or something else, whatever. So I answered the phone, and I was kind of surprised to hear Rob's voice on the other end. And, hey, Clyde, this is Rob out of Caldwell. How you doing today? I'm like, wow. So, Rob, to what do I owe this honor? He goes, yeah, that's not really a response I'm used to getting when I'm making phone calls to drivers. I thought that was kind of funny. But I'll tell you what Rob was calling about. He goes, dude, I know that you had a problem last week. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's on us. That was our fault. And I really wanted to make this phone call to be completely transparent with you, let you know what happened, and apologize. This guy was apologetic up one side, down the other, explained to me what happened. And human error was the case on the typewriter, deleted a line inadvertently. I understand that. I've said before, when humans get in the mix, things happen. It's just how it goes. But I thought that it showed a gigantic amount of integrity on the administrative end of this deal of operations, and something that didn't have to be done. They didn't have to call me. Rob didn't have to call me. He didn't have to say a word to me. He could have just let me sit in this truck and fester and be pissed off and just let it go at that and, be about my way. But instead, he wants to call and, offer an olive branch and say, look, dude, sorry, man. Sorry. It's on us. It's on us. Nothing we can do about it. And that's the hard part too. Even on Madam Dispatcher, she tried so hard to get me home on time. It didn't work out from the outset, but she got me home at least in the middle of my folks' stay, or was scheduled to be home in the middle of my folks' stay. That didn't work out because of this scheduling issue. And there's nothing she could have done about it, and that hurts. That is horrible for her to have to deal with, knowing that there was a screw up and it wasn't anything she could do about it to get me home. So I take that sincerely, and I know that she felt bad. I told her, look, I ain't mad at you. From the outset, I told her this. I'm not mad at you. I told her this on Friday. I said, look, go get you an adult beverage. Chill for the weekend. We'll come back Monday fresh. So that was basically that phone call from my fearless leader at the terminal in Caldwell. Then the other phone call was from the senior vice president of the company. His name is Mike. I think Mike's last name is Gallagher. Forgive me, I don't remember right off the top of my head. It's not a guy I talk to often. But he was in the same boat. He goes, you know what, brother, I reach out to a driver 3-4 times a week, positive or negative, and I just want to keep my finger on the pulse of what's going on out there with our drivers and how our drivers are doing. And I wanted to reach out. I heard about an incident that took place last week. It was brought to my attention, and like I said, I just wanted to say that things happen like this. We're very sorry. And even he was apologetic and was just, once again, just loaded with integrity. And I can't thank these cats enough. Once again, they did not have to do this. And a lot of companies wouldn't have done it. But these cats at Leonard's Express did. And for that, I'm grateful. And I told them that. And, now I've got a line to the senior vice president of the company. And his line is open to me anytime. He even told me, hey, bro, you're going down. He lives in Murrieta, California, a little bit north of San Diego. And he even said to me, bro, if you find yourself southbound or anywhere by Murrieta, ring me down, man. I got lunch. I'm like, yeah, right on. We'll do that. Talk about Leonard's for a minute, and then we'll move on to something else and enjoy our lunch, you know? It's not all business all the time, you know? It's okay if it is, but it's okay if it's not. So, I don't know if y'all ever seen Dumb and Dumber, but you remember when Harry was talking to Lloyd, and he says something about, how could you say something so dumb and completely redeem yourself? That's what happened to me yesterday. I was appreciative of it. I really was. So, good on them. Once again, Leonard's Express getting a high five. Even after a very tumultuous time, I was pretty pissed off. And they knew it. They knew it. They saw my video. Both of them did. And I'm sure many others saw that video and went, we need to call Clyde. I thank them. Thank you very much. So that's that. No swivel right now. I'm sitting in a truck. I'm alongside the road. You know what I mean? I'm in travels, and 4 minutes past my break. So I'm going to rock and roll. You do know who love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate that. I hope y'all have a great day. I know I'm going to have a great rest of my day. I'm on my way down to Hesperia to chill for the night and start delivering my loads tomorrow night. Right on? Right on. Take good care. Peace.